Hey, Nerd Fam. Really excited to be back here with our Creators Series for Vultr. Our next guest is Jason from the WWT team. And thank you so much for taking the time to come hang out with us.
Lovely to be here. Thank you.
So, talk to me a little bit about how you got acquainted with our wonderful blue friends here and how long you've been working with Vultr.
Well, me personally,
Yes.
I'm just getting introduced to you folks.
Ooh.
I'm very, very interested in anything that's got a level of predictability about it, a solution perspective. And I love the blueprints that you folks are at the center of in bringing together the ecosystem, especially for organizations that they don't have enough firepower themselves to do something, so they need a partner. And what I'm seeing from Vultr is at the center of the universe around how they can take their ideas and get through the innovation phase to real stuff.
I love that you just said that the firepower and also to the real stuff.
Yeah.
When you say firepower, what exactly do you mean? What does that enable?
So often people have point solutions, they have a piece of technology, maybe they have some sort of service, but you need to align it all together.
Yeah.
And these days, if you don't have an architecture that covers your security, covers your compliance things, and also is swift enough to be able to twist and turn to adjust to the real world use cases that our customers in our ecosystem have, you're in trouble. Right. So to line all of that up takes a little bit of thinking, but you have to do it in a creative and innovative way so you can go fast and go faster. So that's why I'm liking what Vultr's doing. That's why WWT is supporting you guys. And I really like the idea that, hey, this is early days still.
We are very much in the early days. When you talk about the real stuff, what sort of use cases or customer outcomes are you starting to see really start to tip over from that proof of concept into actual value achieved or just success?
So a couple of the use cases I was with some of the team just yesterday exploring those, is the reality of like providing operational efficiency to customer service.
Yes.
Many, many times you phone up an organization, say it's a hotel, say it's whatever, and you hear them in and out of various systems trying to piece together real time who you are, what the event is, what's going on. And so I saw some really good use cases that Vultr's at the heart of in bringing that together. So you've got the real information together, real time to support whatever that use case is. And I like the fact that that's the focus area. Especially from the events that we had yesterday that were digging into that.
Yeah, that's good. You are into motorcycles.
Guilty.
This is not a bad thing. Chris behind the camera over there is also into motorcycles. If Vultr was a motorcycle, what motorcycle would they be?
That's a good question. A speed bobber.
Oh, okay. And what's the rationale behind that?
So lean and mean. No fluff, just the right stuff to go fast.
You even made that rhyme. that was pretty good, Jason. All right, I got my eye on you. What about WWT? What kind of bike would they be?
In my opinion, WWT is a hybrid of a Ducati and a Triumph Rocket. Rocket is a phenomenal machine, very perfectly balanced, one of the largest, fastest motorcycles in the world, but very, very lean in the way that it can twist and turn. So
I love that. How do you stay lean at your size? Y'all have been around for a while. I know you're growing right now pretty rapidly. How do you keep that agility internally and still move with velocity?
Focus. We're very, very intentional. We're an AI-first company. We've embraced that for many years. We are very focused on securing everything we do. One of the challenges that many organizations have is security is an afterthought, or they want to get into something like AI and they're not really thinking it through. Right. So we've had to do that to ourselves first, and we've been doing that for years now, and we're very intentional and focused in how we lean in on where we need to.
Yeah. How is it very clear where you're supposed to focus, or is there some tension in those meetings when you're deciding where to point the spear?
Creative tension.
Yes.
Always.
Yes, in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. What do you hope AI does or makes better in your personal life for you, your family, your community?
I like that. I think at the end of the day, anything that helps me have better quality of life with my family. And I'm a techie, so I love technology. And so I can see, I live and breathe around AI apps all day long right now. I would love it to be in a position where I can be running 2 or 3 other personal driven technology work streams from my home as well as my day job.
What would you want to do with those work streams?
Gaming.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
What kind of games are you into?
So strategy stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And you mentioned your family. How old are your kids?
32, 30, 21, and 17.
What's the convo like at the dinner table around AI?
It's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Give me a little sneak peek in, or a little
Well, my 3 girls, 1 boy. My boy is into gaming and is all about the creativity side of it. So as you get more efficient, how can we get this game to work on different platforms is creative in that sense. My daughters are all linked to healthcare one way or the other. And so they're all very proficient with technology at the same time and constantly talking around how AI and other things can be helping them, or indeed sometimes, without getting into specifics, constraining them for what they want to do.
I feel like it's got to be an interesting conversation, particularly around healthcare. There's a lot of pros and cons, but also a lot of privacy and a lot of really interesting concerns. So how do you help them navigate that as dad?
Shut up and listen.
I mean, not the worst advice in a lot of circumstances.
The older I've got, the more I realize they're bringing real life. I like about listening and understanding the real life challenges and opportunities.
Yeah.
So the healthcare one's a great example. People forget it's about the patient. Mm-hmm. So hearing how they're doing what they're doing around the patient really helps me. So a lot of the customers that we support are very much in that service provider space all around the world.
Right.
And so it's all about them, of course, but then who they are serving at the same time. So I like that. I like to bring that back to the conversation every time. So what are we actually doing and why is this better? And how can we do it better?
Yeah.
If we were to do it again, how could we do it more effectively, more efficiently next time around? So I had those conversations with them.
Yeah.
And we go anywhere, in any direction. So.
Oh, I can imagine. I can only imagine. What would your advice be to someone who is maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all the options right now in AI, whether that's a business leader or even just an individual? How should they get started and actually get to somewhere beyond just using a prompt?
Well, start, first of all. Yeah. Amount of people I work with a lot of engineers and really, really established like thinkers, problem solvers who have still avoided AI. And, I think that's a mistake. So get started. And like anything, little and often, rather than trying to just get completely immersed in it. So I have a routine personally. I do little and often of a bunch of tasks. Everything from working out to a little bit of meditation to also checking in on technology themes, as well as, okay, so what am I doing with a couple of my pet projects around AI security in particular. And when you suddenly look back over a month or a year, you realize, oh my goodness, what a journey I've personally been on in learning. And then I'm with a bunch of like-minded folks at WWT and elsewhere in the industry. We're just having enough to just share what you're doing back and forth. That keeps you very current as to what's going on. So I encourage people start and then just little pieces and little and often.
And I like what you also said there about, it's around your side projects or around your passions or things that you're curious about. You don't have to optimize your workflow day one of using AI.
No.
In fact, that's not even the most, it's kind of boring anyway. It's much more about how can I leverage it to have more time gaining, or how can I be keeping the family safe, or whatever it might be. And I think some of the coolest use cases I've heard lately are people tinkering, or Monica, who was just on before you. She's also a horse fan like you are, and she uses AI cameras to help keep her horses safe. And that's a big part of the car. So it's all pretty rad. All right.
It's actually one of my projects right now.
Is it?
Yeah. We got how do we monitor the horses in the pasture with a bunch of algorithms that we're exploring right now. So I will talk to her more.
You absolutely need to talk to Monica from NetApp. Are you using AI around the farm at all in any other way?
I'm exploring something with a tractor, but it's not working very well. And I think that's more me than the tractor and the technology, to be honest.
That's really exciting. All right, last question for you. In a year, let's say we're here at GTC this time next year, what do you hope to be able to say then that you can't yet say today?
Specifically with WWT and Vultr, I'd love to be celebrating a bunch of opportunities that we didn't think we could do, but we would have done. And I truly believe just how fast this place is going. I believe Vultr is going to be at the heart of the next wave when it comes to helping companies get through their innovation to reality.
I love that. We're all ready for that reality too. Jason, thank you so much for coming to hang out.
Thank you.
This is awesome. And I really do hope that you and Monica get to Lab on the pasture monitoring.
We'll tell you about it next year.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be able to tell me about that project and the tractor working next year. I hope all of you are having as much fun as we are here with Vultr for our Creators series. My name's Savannah Peterson. Thanks for coming to learn with us.